All right, hello. This is Da Vinci, and today I'm going to show you a simple walkthrough of the killing of the Lashers in Dire Maul East. I have reset my instance, I believe. No, I hadn't. Now I have. All right, now we're going to go in. Okay, make sure you have your buffs on, of course, your ice armor and your arcane intellect. You do not want to do your mage armor for this one because you are going to take a little bit of a beating. So with this warp wood that initially passed by when you first log in, you can let him go or you can pull him. I haven't gotten anything good off of him, maybe 24 silver at the most. So once he passed by, on over here. There's your first group of Lashers that you're going to kill. Through here, there's going to be warp woods that path by. You do not want to aggro them. They are not soloable. So when you jump down, you kind of want to land in this area here. You want to blink before you hit the ground. A little bit before. You could do it a little high up. You don't want to do it when it's too low to the bottom or you will take the fall damage. So you land on the ground, no damage. Alright, so before you run in here, you want to make sure you ice barrier. Now there's two ways you could do this. You want to frost over them in place. One way is to do flame strike. And then go ahead and do your cone of cold and arcane explosions until they're dead. Now the second way is with blizzard. So let's say your armor maybe isn't that great. Maybe some of your gear isn't that great. And you can't take too much of the beating. And as you see, you're going to get some gems, you'll get herbs, occasionally you'll get a green, maybe even a blue or a purple. So you hug the tree to the right here. You can, if you want, try to go in and loot the warp woods pods. Sometimes you'll get something, sometimes it'll be a trap. So it's up to you. Make sure you're always full of mana. As far as my spec goes, I have 17 in Arcane down to Arcane Meditation. And I have 34 in Frost down to the Ice Barrier. And I'll do gear next. The Ice Barrier, you run in, wait for them to gather around you, frosting over them, and then walk back a little further and do your Blizzard. I'm sure at this point you know everything I'm doing, but just for redundancy's sake. Now with this method, they're going to be a little scattered. So either way, I mean, you kind of end up with similar health and mana. Oftentimes you will take a little less of a beating. It's up to you and how your gear is structured or how your play style is. I enjoy the brute force of running in and just using Cone of Cold and Arcane Explosion after the Flame Strike. I enjoy that. So it's whatever your play style is. So make sure that you always eat and drink up to full before you engage each set. This path here, the first one was over there, second one was here, and third one is here. There's none of these warp woods roaming through this initial pathing of the first three sets, so you're safe. You just want to keep your distance from the Death Lashers. Okay? Alright, so as far as gear goes, I have some Molten Core stuff. I have the Robe of the Archmage, a few of the gear from Molten Core. Nothing crazy, really. From the money I've made from here, I've been able to purchase the Songstone of the Iron Forge, And I've been able to do well with purchasing some of the enchants. For example, let's see, the +5 all resistances. You got the minor mount speed. You got the minor speed increase there. You have the spell damage +30. That one I did not have. I do not have, but I was able to afford putting it on my new weapon that I got a few weeks back from Molten Core. And +7 to belts, things like that. So, and again, just as an idea, and I spend a lot of money and I'm still doing pretty good. Good amount of gold. Alright, so let's do the third set. Again, this is the way I prefer to do it, but you absolutely can do the blizzards. Whatever you prefer. Alright, once you've done with that third set, you come back over here, and here's a free path right here. Yes, there's a warpwood right there. Stay away from the green stuff. Alright. Once that ends, you can heal right back up. Alright, and then you have a safe path from here to there. Always a good idea if you're an herbalist to come here. As far as making money, this is where you make money looting the herbs. In addition to everything else. So you watch your pathing. Keep your distance from the death lashes. And loot them herbs. And then back to the safe spot. This is always a safe spot. Left and right here. So here comes that set right here. This is our next set. Our fourth set of Lashers is over there waiting for us. That's clear. Off we go. Now, there's another Brahm's blood right here. We'll loot that real quick. Once you've started the loot of herbs, you can look around as much as you want to make sure you're good. Ice barrier. Aggro these, bring them down, bring them close to the pillar so that you stay away from the pathing warp woods. Alright, nope, nothing exciting yet. So you come down, you're going to be along this wall here next. We're going to move down towards the doorway. Now as you come around, there's a warpwood right here. In front of that warpwood is spot number 1 that could possibly have a book spawn. So you want to check that out. It could be one of the class books. Over here, there's 2 pathing sets of the warpwoods, so you don't want to go in there until you're sure it's safe. There will be herbs that spawn there sometimes. So right here, right inside that bush and beyond, is the next set of Lashers. Once we're full up, we're going to go in. Now there is warpwoods that come near, so you want to make sure they're not nearby. Oh, they rooted me. You have blink. You get out of the root by blinking. Don't panic. And you kill them in whatever method you like killing. Alright, they're not coming, so we're... Oh, there they are. See them? Stay close to the wall. Once you get past this bush, you're good. Here's a safe space to go ahead and eat and drink until we move on to the next thing. So we're going to go in that doorway there. There is a demon, solo demon, that passed this way, and he stops somewhere around that tree and then comes walking back and goes back inside. So it's good to go ahead and kill him every time you're in here, because he could drop a blue item, a green, some silver, and he could drop a fell cloth as well. Don't see him. See him here. Okay. Yeah, there's a spot here where another one could be periodically. There could also be a ghost mushroom in there that you're going to want to loot. All right. And now we're going to move towards the last 3 sets of Lashers. There's this one here. Make sure the warp woods have walked far enough away that they don't aggro. And every now and then you're going to get one of these stragglers here. Just power through it. And if we look at the loot, nothing great. Now, every now and then you are going to get herbs, Grom's Blood, or the Dream Foil that is too close to a Deathlash. You're just going to have to sacrifice it. It's no big deal. You'll get them next time. You can come up to about here. Drink up, eat up, and get ready for the second to last set of Lashers. Barrier up. And then I'll show the other method again. You'd always do the blizzard. And again, the problem with the blizzard now is you're going to get loose scragglers every now and then. And so it'll be a wider berth for you to go ahead and finish them with. So you might end up with a few like this. There we go. Either way, you got them. Alright, once you get them, you come up here and you look in front of this Deathlasher on the ground right here to see if you get the target for the book. This is the second location for the book spawn. Nothing's there. I believe it's called an old tome. Alright, so we're going to come back towards this pillar here. Wait for the warp woods to be out of the way. And we're going to run towards the giant. This is our resting spot before our last set of Lashers. Alright, so up ahead, there's the last set of Lashers, and there's that pillar that's down on the ground. This is your reset spot. So if you get in trouble anytime, you want to barrier up, blink up, and get your ass here as fast as you can. And I'll show you how that works. Here we got them. There they are. If we go up on here, get up on there, get to the edge. If you look here, you can get as far away from them as possible while staying on here. Wait for them. They will reset. They're back in their pathing routine. Now these might be so close, as you can see, they're reactivated. That's okay. I would assume you have bandages. Definitely recommend having bandaging. You bandage up, we're ready to go. Barrier. Aggro them. Keep them close to the pillar to stay away from the pathing warp woods. And finish off your last set of Lashers. Hey, we got a green item. Alright, and then while they're away, I saw right here. We can get this one. And when you're done, make sure that I got room for another run. I definitely do. And go ahead and log out. Go play an alt for 10 minutes. Come back. You'll be back at the entrance. You exit. You reset your instance. Walk back in and do it again. Rinse and repeat. I hope you found that helpful. If you have any questions, just find me in game or message me. And that's it. Thanks so much.